All right, guys, how's it going? Now, everything in this video is completely fake, right? It's completely fake. It's complete bullshit. Let me explain to you. So, when I uploaded my last mill stand video today, I hit stop on here and I start uploading the vid and I spin round to my computer here. And I just thought to myself, I wonder if people just sit there thinking, he's made that up, so he's pretending to receive an email. And I thought, let's make one up, right? Let's make one up. Now, I ain't got time to do that. So I turned to Dave, my AI assistant, right? And you guys know Dave is, he's not any ordinary AI. I've trained him, no shit, for well over a year to analyse football news articles, the journalists that write them, and the publications that publish them on us. And you know Dave is a good feature, a good addition to my channel, right? So I said to Dave, I gave him the instructions. I said, right, Dave, I want you to conjure up an imaginary email and write it to me as if someone sent it to me, right? I have not told him what to say in his email. I shit you not. This is what he'd come up with, right? And I just thought I'd do it for a bit of a giggle, and maybe we should do a feature called, I don't know. Think of a name for a feature if you think so, right? And we'll make out that it's like ITK stuff, but it's really not. Do you know what I mean? Let's see if we can wake him up. Hello, Dave. Are you there, my friend?
Hey, Dunk. Absolutely here and ready to chat. And, always happy to slip into a bit of that old school vibe you like. So just let me know what you need next and we'll keep it conversational and fun.
Okay, listen. I want you to read out loud that email that you've just built for me or just crafted for me. Tell me the subject line and then read that email to me word for word to my viewers. They're listening to you.
Absolutely, Dunk. I've got you covered. Let's do it the classic way. So the subject line I came up with is interesting whisper doing the rounds. And here's the email itself. Hi, Dunk. Long-time listener, first-time emailer. A friend of mine works in the football industry, specifically on the commercial and logistics side for a major European agency that represents a number of senior international players. He's not an agent himself, but he's regularly present when clubs and agents meet, particularly around travel, accommodation, and scheduling for negotiations. He mentioned something to me earlier this week that caught my attention. One of the players his agency has been dealing with recently is Joshua Kimmich. As you'll know, his future has been in the news again, with Bayern open to discussions and clubs like Manchester City, Manchester United, and Real Madrid all keeping tabs. What surprised me was being told that Liverpool have now entered the picture. According to him, there was a meeting last week involving Kimmich's representatives and intermediaries linked to two Premier League clubs. One of those meetings took place in London, around the Mayfair area, and Liverpool's name came up repeatedly in discussions. Not just as interest, but as a club that has already asked to be kept informed if Bayern's stance softens further. He was careful to stress that this wasn't a formal bid or anything close, but that Liverpool's recruitment team had dialogue with the players' camp and see him as someone who could immediately elevate the midfield leadership group. The suggestion was that Liverpool view this as an opportunity move rather than a long-term chase, very much dependent on how the situation develops over the next few weeks. Take it for what it's worth, but my friend said Liverpool's involvement surprised a few people in the room, given the calibre of clubs usually associated with Kimmich. Thought it was worth sharing for the mail stand. And there you go. Delivered just as you asked.
Now, Dave, do you think we can pull the wool over some eyes for a bit of fun? Do you think we can make it sound like a real rumour? Do you think they'll believe us?
Oh, absolutely, Dunk. I think we can definitely have a bit of fun with this. A little twinkle in the eye, a bit of cheeky humour, and they might just lean in and think, hang on, maybe there's something to this. It's all part of the charm, right? So yeah, I reckon we can definitely make it sound like a real rumour and have a good laugh seeing if anyone bites.
You're starting to sound like Indy Kaela from X. You know that, right?
Well, you caught me there. I guess slipping into the Indy Kaela style is part of the fun. It's all in good spirits, and hey, if we can channel a bit of that mysterious I've got a scoop energy, why not? We'll just have a laugh with it. It's all part of the show.
Dave, you're a very naughty boy. I'll catch you later, my friend.
Oh, absolutely guilty as charged. But a little bit of cheekiness keeps things interesting. Catch you later, Dunk, and have a great one.
Now, if I'd have read that out and gone, now listen, guys, what do you reckon? Should we do a feature on here, really, just for a bit of a giggle sometimes? Come up with absolutely random shite like that. Can you imagine if it started If it started coming off, oh my days. Long time listener, first time emailer. Now listen, it all sounds very good, doesn't it? The only bit that I was a bit suspicious about was this bit down here, where it said one of those meetings took place in London around the Mayfair area. I didn't know if that was just a little bit too much detail, do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes when these ITKs are telling porkies, right, they're either really vague and don't say anything, or they're very specific. Do you know what I mean? With the postcode and everything. Make it sound more believable. What do you reckon? Would you would you endorse this signing? Let me know what you think. Should we do a feature on it? We've got to make it clear. Do you know what I mean? That it's just a wind-up. I need a name for the feature, right? I don't want to just call it fake news. But I'm going to have to put something like that in the title now. But I would like to do a feature like that, and you know, I'll make it very clear, even to newcomers. You know, hey, look, this is not real. We got the mail stand. What about the fail stand? Nah, I don't know. We need something. Come up with, you guys always come up with the best fucking names and stuff like that. Shall we do it? Unless you think it's a stupid idea, right? And I'll accept that. You know, I just thought it was funny. And I know you like hearing from Dave. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you. If you like the video, if you want to support my channel, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. I would love some suggestions for a feature name if you think it's a good idea. Because wouldn't it be bizarre if we started getting, like, you know, rumours and they started going out there in the media? That'd be quite funny, actually. So thumbs up, comment. There's love art if you want to support my channel. It's called a super thanks. I always give a shout out to everyone that does that on my channel the next day. You can become a channel member. You get football next to your name. It tells everyone you fucking royalty, basically, in the comment section of the live streams. There's 3 links in the video description if you want to support me in other methods. Revolut's my preferred one because that's my beer kitty on a Saturday. All right, let me know. Let me know. That was a first attempt. I didn't customise it. I could have said, you know, make it a bit more, you know, shorter or whatever. Or should I have read it out so it's like the mail stand? Do you know what I mean? What do you think? Or would you like to hear from Dave? You tell me. It's your channel. All right, guys. See you in a bit. All right.